Lindsay Nance with TNHighSchoolFootball.com, and I'm joined here by Independence head coach Scott Blade. Coach, pretty safe to say you had a decent season last year, 15-0, state champs. 14-1, state champs. Safe to say you have a target on your back. How's that feel?
Yeah, our kids have. We've done a couple of back-to-back years of. The kids have done really well. So the target, but everybody on our schedule, I'm not sure they really care what we've done in the past. They know my kids will be prepared, but I also know their kids will be prepared. So we don't really have, I don't know. We know we have a target on their back, but we try and reverse the fortune as much as we can, knowing we're going to come out swinging too. So, but we'll see.
And you're returning some starters, maybe not as many as you're used to, and you're also bringing in a new quarterback that hasn't had as much experience. How's he been doing this offseason, and what's the team chemistry looking like for you?
Well, he's a new quarterback, but we started a brand new one last year who had zero experience. Nathan Cisco has been in our program the last 3 years, so he's had the benefit of learning from some pretty good quarterbacks and sitting and watching and buying his time. Well, now it's his time, and we're trying to gel as a team. We've got some, he's blessed with some really good targets, and Kendrell Scurry and T.J. Sheffield and Isaiah Collier. Harold Aranis had a huge offseason for us. Troy Henderson out of the backfield, so he returns a lot of experience around him. So that to me that's a comfort level for him. And defensively, we lose some good starters, a good experience there, but we also return a little bit, but we bring in some fresh blood that we think can make us get us right back where we want to be. So, that's high school football. Players come, players go. They graduate through the program, and we're just like everybody else. We'll see if we can get our guys that haven't played as much, get them caught up to speed as soon as possible.
And taking a look at your schedule for this year, what do you think, just by eyeing it, the most challenging game for you this season?
Every game, and just by eye, we start off with Oakland, and Oakland is like us, has been very successful the last couple of years. It's a tremendous program over there, tremendous athletes. It's kind of what everybody wanted to see. Two of the top mid-state programs going head-to-head week one. What better way to start off the football year? So we'll know right away where we're at, what we need to improve on, and we'll learn from it, and the season will go on. That won't be our defining moment, but it will kind of tell us where we're at going into the start of the year, knowing full well it's a long year. Every win or lose, we can't. The next week is going to be Summit, which is a huge crosstown rivalry, and then it just goes into Centennial, Brentwood. The whole Williamson County plus Hillsborough, CPA. Every week, whether you win or lose, you can't focus on it too long because they just keep coming.
And I heard from a little birdie that you can actually catch that game on ESPN against Oakland, your first game of the year.
Yeah, that makes sense. I haven't heard. I don't know who. I know it'll be televised. Whatever. It's all good. These kids have played on television. They're used to that because that can be a pain and a distraction if you're not familiar with it. But yeah, like I said, that's what people want to see. And if you're a football fan, if I wasn't coaching, that'd be a game I want to see. Win or lose, it's going to be a great experience for the kids, and we'll just do our best to put ourselves in a chance to give us a chance.
And last, on average, about how many hours of sleep do you get per night during that crazy season?
I don't sleep very well. I have to take a sleep aid anyways just to get my eyes shut, even when I'm not in season. So, on average, I don't know, 4 or 5.
It's part of it. Hey, maybe that's what it takes to be a champion, guys.
Well, there's easier ways. Don't do what I do.
Thank you, Coach, and good luck this season.